that's why I'm talking to y'all, specifically the spiritual entrepreneurs. You are in trouble. Get off the computer and go stand in front of another human being and say what you got to say to their face. And say it in a classroom setting. And say it from the stage. And say it on a retreat out in the middle of the woods. And where Mother Nature is. Get off of the act. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Today we're talking about Matthew 7:6. This is the answer. This is the answer that a lot of spiritual coaches, holistic entrepreneurs, metaphysicians, anybody who's in that woo-woo world who feels like the public takes advantage or wants to take advantage of their spiritual knowledge, of their metaphysical information, of their spiritual gifts. This is your answer right here. Let me circle this. This is your answer right here. What a lot of people don't understand about the Bible is that it has a lot of layers to it. It's multi-layered. But one of those layers is 100% about how to handle yourself as a business owner. It is definitely talking to entrepreneurs. This scripture is talking about being very particular in who you're talking to with your target audience. Jesus, in this scripture, Jesus said, what? Do not throw your pearls to pigs. Now, I'm not saying that your audience are pigs, okay? What I'm saying is when you are giving all of your energy to people who don't value what you have to offer, and they always want everything, they always want your time, attention, and energy, let's just call it what it is, for free. And everybody well, not everybody. Some people say that, spiritual entrepreneurs, oh, you shouldn't be doing it for the money, or you shouldn't be doing it, so that you can get paid and all this other stuff. Listen, your gifts are supposed to take care of you. Your gifts are supposed to take care of you. That is why the word talent, T-A-L-E-N-T, means money. The etymology of talent means money. And your spiritual gift is what your spiritual talent is. It is what you came to give to the world in exchange for you being able to take care of yourself. That is the reason why Jesus is saying, do not throw your pearls to pigs. Or what they going to do? Anybody else know the rest of the scripture? Let's see if y'all know the rest of the scripture. I'm checking the comments. What else? What do the rest of that scripture say? Because what's going to happen when you throw your pearls to pigs? I'm going to tell you what's going to happen without even looking at the scripture. You're going to be tired. That's what's going to happen. You're going to exhaust yourself. There's even scripture where Jesus said, when you go into different hometowns and they don't want to hear your message, kick the dust off your feet and keep it moving. But see, a lot of y'all, and let me set the preface that I only know how you feel because I've been teaching metaphysics for 10 years. Online, on social media, and in person, okay? I've hosted multiple speaking events. I've traveled the country and spoke. I've done international retreats. But I'm saying all that to say that I know that the spiritual entrepreneurs, they get it the worst because people don't value what they have to offer. Because they're not giving the world something tangible. It's not attached to a thing, right? Like this is a physical thing that you can hold in your hand and you can say, hey, do you want this eraser? Let me show you what it could do. And this is what it does. It erases the board. But you being a spiritual entrepreneur, a holistic practitioner, a Reiki healer, a psychic medium, a tarot card reader, a metaphysician, whatever label that you're giving yourself, right? 9 times out of 10, you don't have a physical thing. You don't have a thing. And because of that, you might be struggling to actually make money and take care of yourself full time. Most of y'all are doing this part time. I know it. Right? And it's okay. I'm not like shaming anybody for saying that, but I would love to see you be able to do this full time. And the way that you do that, right here. You do that right here by not throwing your pearls to pigs. And the rest of the scripture says, if you do, they are going to Dun, 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 dun. They're going to stomp all over them. What does that scripture mean from a marketing perspective? It means that you're talking to the wrong people. And how could you be talking to the wrong people? In your marketing message is that you're talking to the wrong people. See, you think that your message is for everybody. Hold that thought, because I want to read something that I wrote in my journal. That's the whole reason why I said I want to go live and talk about this, because I was reading my journal the other day, and I was reading something that I wrote in 2016, and I was like, damn, there go the problem right there. And that was the problem for a long time for me. That's the reason why I'm saying it to you. Especially if you are just starting and you're like, oh, you just got some type of certificate, right? You just got your metaphysical degree. You just got your Reiki certificate. You just got your ordained minister, whatever. If you just got the certificate and you really just getting out here and getting your feet wet, you need to hear what I'm about to say. I'm you 10 years ago. Hold on. Now, this says, can y'all read that? It says, your journal is a gold mine. I have it on there so that I know this is a story that's in here. But anyway, be patient, be patient, be patient. I was asking myself, what is your conversion rate? What strategy are you using to get in front of your audience? And then I said this. I'm going to read it verbatim. Why do you have what your audience needs? Because everyone has forgotten that they are God. Almost everyone needs what I have to give. Yes. Yes. Maybe everyone does need what I have to give. Because almost everyone has forgotten that they are God, that they are a goddess, that they are one with God. However you want to word it. However, if I tried to offer that to everybody, I would be doing this. That was the problem. Okay? That was the entire problem. That I thought in my little peon brain that I could offer what I had to everybody. If you do that, you are going to be exhausted. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because if you are on here and you are some type of spiritual entrepreneur, holistic healer, metaphysical practitioner, and maybe you're at the beginning stages, maybe you might be 5-6 years in, I don't know. But I am hosting an event on January 29th, a virtual event where I'm showing you the different ways that you can build a metaphysical speaking business, a profitable metaphysical speaking business. Like I said, I've been doing this for 10 years, okay? I've been in the trenches. I've been out here fighting for my life, okay? Metaphysically speaking, I've been fighting for my life. And I want to show you the tools that you really need in order to stop doing this. Because you are going to drain yourself to the point where you ain't going to want to help nobody. Write up there in the comments if you feel tired and exhausted from people always wanting your advice, always wanting your expertise, they always in your inbox. Can I pick your brain? Can I talk to you? Can I ask you something? Because you're giving away all of this metaphysical knowledge and all of this wisdom that you have, right? And they're always coming to you, wanting to talk to you. But the moment you put something up there that you want to sell, everybody go crickets. If that's happening to you, then you need to be at the event. Okay? The link is in my bio right now. I'm sorry, I'm not sorry, but you missed the initial offer for the price. It's still really low though. I think so. It's low. But you missed the initial offer. So I really wanted you to understand that the reason why you're exhausted and tired is because you are casting your net way too wide. When you're talking to your audience, and I'm talking to people who do metaphysical manifestation coaches and all of that kind of stuff too. You think that you want to talk to everybody and you don't. That is why you're exhausted. You think you want to talk to everybody and you don't. So you have to learn how to narrow down who are you talking to? And you have to be very specific in the problem that they're having. Just like I'm doing it right now, right? I'm being very specific in who I'm talking to. And I'm being very specific in the problem that I'm talking about. I'm talking to spiritual entrepreneurs, holistic entrepreneurs, spiritual healers. And the problem is that they're exhausted because everyone is pulling on them for their energy and they're not getting re-energized. Why? Because they're talking to everybody. They're saying very general. I know y'all are doing this because I did it for years. Okay? Y'all are saying stuff like you want to help people with their healing. What does that mean? Right? You think that you're talking to everybody. You're saying stuff like you want to help people become, you want to help somebody become a new version of themselves. What does that mean? You need to be more specific in who you're talking to. If you are not more specific in who you're talking to, you're going to check out. And when I say check out, I mean you're going to eventually quit. You're going to be like, I'm not even going to do this anymore. It's not worth it. No, it is worth it. It's your fault. Everything is your fault. You are the creator of your reality, correct? That is why everything goes back to you. So if you are having problems in your business and people are not showing up, I promise you I'm saying this out of experience. People are not showing up, or you are attracting the wrong people, okay? You could be actually selling your coaching programs or selling your classes or whatever, but they're not getting any result. Why are they not getting any result? Because you still talk to the wrong people. You didn't get people that was closer to the result whole. You got people that you had to drag along. You had to be like, come on, don't you want to go? Don't you want to change your life? Don't you want to be, who got time for that? Who got energy for that? That's doing this. That's doing that. You don't have time and energy for that. Just like Jesus ain't had time and energy for that. Yes, Jesus talked to the masses, but he himself, whether he was a real person or not, doesn't even freaking matter. Okay? In the story, he said, if you go in them cities and them people act like they don't want to hear what you got to say, kick the dust off your feet and keep it moving. You talk to people who are your ideal audience. That's the point that I'm trying to make here. And I pulled this out so that I could make sure, because I wrote notes before I got on here. I always like to give notice that I'm a Virgo rising, and so I need notes. I can't function without notes. Okay, I can't function without notes or a calendar. It's going to go out my head. So this is your reminder that if you want to grow your metaphysical speaking career and you want to build a profitable speaking business and a metaphysical speaking business particularly, okay, in 2025, go to my bio right now and sign up for the virtual event that I'm having on the 29th. You're going to get the tools that you need, or at least the beginning of the tools that you need. Okay, there's 3 main things that you're going to be learning there. And one of them for sure is going to be why you're not making enough money. I only know it because I've been doing it for 10 years. Some of it comes from self-value, but I'm going to talk about that at the event, okay? Share the video. If you know a friend, if you got a friend and you be talking to them on the phone and they be like, I'm just so tired. People always want to sign up for my free stuff. They always in my inbox. They always asking me questions. I talked to somebody, it don't even matter when, but she basically said that she offered to do a bunch of human design readings for free. And then nobody converted over to a paid actual offer. This is I was about to curse. This is the stuff that I'm talking about. This is the stuff that I'm talking about. This is why when you are even offering something for free, you have to be very strategic about it. I don't care that you're a metaphysical business. I don't care that you're a spiritual entrepreneur. You need to be able to take care of yourself. This is what I always tell myself and always ask myself. What would be the purpose of me giving all of this energy and all of this knowledge and whatever you want to call it? Not whatever you want to call it. All of this knowledge and all of this metaphysical transformation. I'm up here breaking words down, helping people have mind-blowing revelations, and then I'm going to go sit somewhere and clock in? How I'm going to sit up here and talk about that I understand how the law of attraction work and manifestation work and how I create my reality, and then I'm going to go to a job and clock in somewhere? No, that doesn't make any sense. That's the whole reason why I quit my job to begin with, right? In 2015, when I started teaching metaphysics, by 2018, it didn't even feel right. I felt like a hypocrite. It didn't even feel right when I walked in them doors at the post office every day. And I used to sit in my car and cry because this didn't make any sense to me. So that's the reason why it doesn't make sense to me why some people say that, like, oh, spiritual entrepreneurs shouldn't be charging for their services. Are you out of your mind? The world needs us. The world needs us just as much as they need a freaking teacher. Okay? They probably need us more than a lot of some of the other things that y'all be paying for. Okay? Let's just be real. Share this with your friend. If your friend is always on the phone complaining about if she's some type of tarot card reader, they be the main ones. The tarot card, I made a video about this and I said, don't nobody get drained in the spiritual community more than a tarot card reader. And I did a whole video, it's on my YouTube channel, breaking down why a lot of y'all are a metaphysician. You're just not calling yourself that. You're calling yourself a Reiki healer, which that's the title for what you do, but you're so much bigger than that. Okay? So what I'm saying is you giving all this energy away, even doing you're doing one-on-one tarot card readings, and then you start pouring into the person that you did the reading for. Now you done became somewhat of a metaphysical psychologist, which is what my title is. And then you wonder why you tired after the call. And then how much did you charge for that? How much did you charge for that? $10 readings. And then you sit up there and you got a whole big old YouTube channel or a whole big old TikTok channel. You got 100,000 people following you on these apps, but you haven't been able to transform that into an actual business. You haven't been able to transform that into doing in-person events. You got people all over the country that's tapping into your YouTube channel, that's tapping into your TikTok channel, and you haven't been able to turn that into an actual in-person event so that you can turn it into an actual mentorship program, so that you can turn it into hosting retreats. What you doing? You think you just gonna keep doing, you can keep doing $10 tarot card readings. What's wrong? What's going on? I feel for y'all. I do. Because I know that y'all know a lot. And I know that y'all cheat yourselves. Y'all the main ones that cheat yourselves. And at first, when I first started promoting my coaching program, I was like, I don't know if I want to work with tarot card readers because they don't really take their expertise seriously, in my opinion. How do I know that? Because I see how much they charge. I see how much they charge. I can't take you seriously. You charging $10 and I get to talk to you. You charging $20 and I get to talk. Do you know that your one-on-one time is the most precious thing that you have? It ain't even about the time. It's about the value that you're giving. If you know that you are giving so much value, how are you charging under $100? Listen, I'm about to say something, and this ain't me being arrogant. You cannot talk to me. You cannot talk to me for less than $3.99. I'm talking about for an Akashic record name interpretation. Yeah, by the way, my calendar is open for that. And when I do those, I'm sending you a recording. If you want to actually talk to me on a one-on-one, the minimum is $3.99. Because I've been in this for 10 freaking years. Ain't no way in the world I'm going to sit up here and be talking about some $20. No. Not for a one-on-one conversation? No. Absolutely. Immediately, no. But that's just me. But I've learned to value myself. And that be the main thing that a lot of y'all are missing. You have to learn how to put a filter in front of you. When anybody can just pay you and be in your one-on-one space, you don't have a filter. You don't have a filter. That is what drains you, because you let the wrong people in your inner circle and now you're tired. Then you wonder why you're tired. I'm telling you why. Because you're not filtering people. You're not filtering people and you're not charging the right amount. Somebody said to me, oh, I had to cancel my retreat because I only had 3 people signed up. I'm about to host a retreat. We about to go to Aruba next month and I have 3 people. You know why? Because I charge the right amount to be able to still do it with only 3 people. I wanted more than 3 people, but I've learned how to value what I have to offer. You get to go away to a whole other country with me and spend a night in the same house with me? Yeah, it's going to cost a couple dollars because of me and what I know what I have to offer. Okay. I know I went on a whole rampage, a whole whatever. I don't even know what you want to call it. But this, I'm going to say this one more time. If you are a spiritual entrepreneur, holistic practitioner, I'm also talking to my holistic health experts, the people who are selling herbs and stuff like that. Y'all fall under the realm of being a metaphysician. You could be probably making more money than what you do by having some type of mentorship. Anyway, go to my bio, sign up for the How to Build a Profitable Speaking Career in 2025. 2025 is a very special year. 3 planets are going into a new sign, 3 outer planets. These are the planets that make generational shifts, that make revolutionary shifts. So the world is about to change a whole lot. And guess who they're going to look for? You. They're going to be looking for you because people's minds are going to be devastated. With AI coming, this is what I'm saying to y'all. I'm trying to get y'all on board to be ready to be on the front lines. People are going to be losing their jobs. People are going to be going fucking insane. They're going to be looking for somebody to talk to, another human being, unless you're just willing to sit back and let ChatGPT replace you. Okay? Unless you're just willing to sit back and let ChatGPT replace you. Then if you are okay with that, then fine. If you're not okay with that, then you need to be hosting in-person events. You need to be hand-to-hand, flesh to flesh. If you are not on that train of getting in people's faces where they can actually touch you and feel you and get off this computer and stop making everything super digital, you in trouble. But I'm going to talk about this at the event, okay? January 29th, go sign up for the virtual event. Love y'all. Bye.